Alright, here we go. So, playing my zombie deck, like, the only thing I really have is like a Gozuki play, so I go ahead and send Necro World Banshee so I can go ahead and get my Zombie World out. Zombie World is good against, like, Shizu tier limits if I'm playing against tier limits. Basically, it'll turn everything into zombies, making them unable to really do any fusing, and then also they can't tribute my monsters, so they can't kaiju me. Then I just go ahead and put Gravekeeper's Trap, and then I discard the Exchange of Spirits, so then that way they also cannot summon monsters or use graveyard effects. And then my opponent is going to use a Book of Moon. So I just go ahead and flip this monster face down. Now I did not expect that to be a Book of Moon. I was just going to attack over this and then make my plays. But turns out he had two Book of Moons, so I really couldn't extend right here. So I type in GG Easy because I know what he's doing at this point. He's just basically playing a shitty ass deck that prevents special summons. That's all these cards really do. And then they destroy special summon monsters. But I'm going to cook this bitch. Not worried about him in the least. So I go ahead and activate Ballardrock. Ballardrock is going to destroy or banish a card, and then I can negate the effect of a card. And then this motherfucker refills his hand up and then wipes my back row with his Harpy's Feather Duster, and then puts this card Gravekeeper Servant. But this dumb motherfucker don't realize that I am playing zombies, my boy. My cards love to be in the graveyard. That's my goal, is to put my cards in the graveyard. So you're actually helping me out, you dumbass bitch. All I gotta do is just attack you a couple times, and you actually make my deck more consistent. Like you help me out, my boy. So I go ahead and go into Vampire Sucker right here, and then I'm going to activate my Mizuki to summon out my Xiamen. Then I'm going to use my Keldo to shuffle back some of my combo pieces that I need for this to work. So I'll put my Foxy Tune back into the deck, and then I pitch it to bring out Deer Note. And I actually drew into the Grass Looks Greener, which is perfect for me. I activate that, and then I'm going to start making plays. Now, look at all the shit that I just sent. Like, my opponent was so fucked. Look at all this. What I was really going to do right here is just Mizuki re-summon out Soul Absorbing Bone Tower. That was going to be my next play. And then mill out his last little two cards. But of course, let's see if he sticks around for that to happen. So, Performance Trick Clown comes out, and my opponent out this bitch. My boy, you little bitch ass nigga. He tried to run this whole ass deck on me and fucked around and had to scoop it up. You feel me? Like, that's what your bitch ass get, bruh. For running this weak ass deck, my boy. You ran this shitty ass, floodgate ass deck with these shitty ass monsters to try to slow play me, and you fucked around and had to scoop it up, my boy. You can kiss my ass, bitch, and hold this L forever.